What is going on, guys? And today, as you can see in the title, Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 has been leaked. This is not small news, some pretty big news, so if you do not want leaks, I recommend you click off the video, okay? But if you do, you're in luck. So drop a sub, relax, and let's get into the leaks. First thing I'm going to start with, the storyline. Throughout this season, we've had many bad and good moments in the storyline. Started off the storyline by kicking off with the cube cradle on the map. I think it was there the first day. You know, it's been moving around the map consistently over and over again. Now you can get shot by it and die. This ship is controlled by the Dark Voyager. And, you know, not word from the 7. So the 7 are back. And this is pretty big. We could see the Order came back in a little meteor on the southeastern side of the map. And it's the southwestern side of Classified Canyon. So, if you did your quest, you know where it is. In the quest, she's got intel, she got captured, we freed her, and she went to contact some of the 7 that were left. And, well, she did, but she didn't. She contacted the Visitor, but it wasn't the one that we know, because he's dead, I think. What did happen to him? But anyways, this is the Visitor from the OG storyline, and this will also connect, because the Ice King will connect for next season, kinda, so just little, keep that in mind. Another thing that's supposed to return is the Rock, yes, or the Foundation, you know, guy that threw rocks at you from, like, far away and launched you 50 feet in the air, something like that. And the AR, still have PTSD from that. Please don't bring it back. And yeah, so next season storyline, it seems like it's gonna be packed. Next, I want to talk about the leak that we got from Fortnite themselves. The video. I'm not gonna show you the video, but I will show you a screenshot of the end of the video, which gives us all the leaks that we need. And it's about the Foundation because it gives us dates. So 3/7, the ordinance is the ordinance. Ordinance is deployed. Don't know what that means, but we'll see, and we'll see Saturday. 3/8 it returns. 3/9 it begins. 3/12 is wave 1 destabilized 60%. 3/13 is wave 2 destabilized 80%. I think this is the 0 point. Using the word destabilized, so since we're kind of building it back up. And then 3/14 is prepare for a final wave. Don't know what that means. And then 3/18 is mission recap, the day before the season. 3/19, the day of the season, is priority locate Foundation. The next thing that I want to talk about is Ted Timmons. Yes, this will be a topic in my video. This is Fortnite's design director, and it's gonna be he's gonna be the closest thing that we have to Donald Mustard, so get used to it. But yes, what did he do? Why is he cooking, and why is he the GOAT, or going to be a GOAT? Well, he posted on Twitter that he was playtesting Season 2. And this is really big because he did not just say that he was doing that. He asked for players' feedback. He didn't show us anything in the new season, but he gave us hints of what is coming and what is to come. So I'm going to go over the little things that he gave us, and you will obviously see it in the video. So here's the list on screen. First thing, loot pool is entirely refreshed. So most of the video, or most of the guns you're gonna see in this video will not be in the game. Completely new. I don't know if it's gonna be new guns or returning guns. It just says that the loot pool is gonna be entirely different. Multiple funny items. This, I don't know what they mean by that. First thing that comes to mind is the inflatable, something like that. And that kind of comes in with the team-based mobility items. And I know we're skipping one, but I'm just gonna read this one since I just said it. So, team-based mobility items, I'm thinking like crash pads, shockwaves, something that you can throw down that everyone can use. And then Looney Tunes type items. Don't know what this means. This could mean Looney Tunes as in a collaboration, which I think it will, because you'll see later in the video, some of the stuff got leaked for that. So, next is multiple new movement items. This kind of ties into the team-based mobility items. So, I think they're going to have, like, team-based mobility, solo mobility. So, hopefully that's good. And then, Season 2 is leaps ahead of Season 1. This, I think, is big. I think this is why this season was such a drop down. It was such a, dry and stale moment. Usually in December, Fortnite cooks. They kind of took a break. And I think that they didn't focus on this season that much to focus on the next season. So they can pull more players in and keep them in for the rest of the chapter. And if Ted Timmons sees this video, probably won't. But please, we need more than 4 seasons in a chapter. I know competitive and stuff, but we need more seasons in a chapter for more storyline. And I feel like we're just gonna be through so many different chapters, and it's just gonna get boring and burnt out. And then next is the new experimental XP updates. This is just going to be like something that gives you more XP instead of playing the XP maps where you have to wait for hours to get like little bits of XP. Next is multiple quality of life updates. And this is pretty much saying, I'm guessing, like UI, HUD, movement, OG movement. Get to that in a second. Possibly a new bus driver or intro. What it means by this is either a new mechanic in bus driver type terms, like the surfing, or a new intro, like what we saw in the Simpsons season, which I'll show on screen. Okay, next is more secrets to come this chapter. Guess it's just gonna be like little hints or little things that you can see on the map. That'd be pretty cool. Next, we're not gonna go to the next topic. We have 2 more left, I think, maybe. But I want to talk about this. So Madison Beer, the singer, she plays Fortnite, and she said that she wants the game to stop changing so much. For like OG players, they don't want so many things added to the game. And Fortnite responded and said, I hope she likes the upcoming season 2, some cool stuff in there for the OGs to enjoy. And what does this mean? OG movement? Question mark? Don't know. But guess what? We'll go to our next topic. We have 2 more topics. Next is season leaks. Kind of just threw everything in here. And next season has been leaked little bits. I'm gonna break them all down. First thing, this season is gonna have 5 major updates. Updates coming to the game. And what are those updates? Well, first update is gonna be on March 19th, and that's gonna be the launch of the new season. Then you have April 1st, which is going to be the next big update, 40.10. April 16th is going to be 40.20. April 30th being 40.30. May 14th being 40.40. June 5th being 40.50. Okay. Very big. Huge updates. Hopefully we get consistent updates and it's not just little weapon changes or changes in the loot pool, like adding Sovereign Shotgun. Please learn from your mistakes, Epic. Okay, and then we can also talk about this image I'll put on screen here. It is very, very important, and I'm just gonna break it down. Okay, so this is gonna hint towards map changes. We don't know where all of them are gonna be yet, but we can kind of have a glimpse of where they're going to be, like, regionally. Okay, and the first one is going to be the top one. I think it's the top one. I'm not looking at the image right now, but it's an icy polar peak type biome, and this is going to be on the northern side of the map where that camp is and that mountain is, kind of a little right to Wonky Land, if that makes sense. And then in the western area, which I don't know where this is on the map, but I could definitely find an image on screen. I'll put it on here, of where all the POIs are going to be leaked from, or where changes are going to be. And this is going to be on the western side of the map. It's going to be like a beachy coral lighthouse theme. And the last one, I don't even surely know where it is. I'm not completely sure. I know it's gonna probably be near Classified Canyon, which I think is gonna be the 7's new base. But yeah. I also want to talk about Reality Rifts. They're coming back, and if you don't know what they are, they're from the Bounty Hunter season, Chapter 2, Season 5, where the portals were coming out at the 0 point, and it would hint for new collaborations. I'll put a couple on screen here to just show you guys what it is. And yeah, so near the start of the season, near the start of this season, not from the new season, near the start of this season, Chapter 7, the Ice King was leaked to be a boss. This backs up our theory of Polar Peak coming back to the game. And I also want to say, the theme was supposed to be Norse mythology, but then I guess it's not fully Norse mythology. It might not be Norse mythology. I don't know. Fortnite's changing up a bit. They said that it's not set to one theme, so maybe we'll get some, like, cool, crazy stuff. Hopefully not too many collaborations. And then today, or was it today? No, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, we actually got a teaser that shows the new Rick and Morty skin. It was a Prime Rick and Pickle Rick, and this teaser is really important because in the back we can see this iceberg kind of just coming towards the map or sweeping over the map, and this kind of reminds me of the desert season, Chapter 5, where Megalodon's big dust cloud came over. I'll put a picture on screen or a video. And then we can also see a purple river. And I guess the rivers are supposed to turn purple, and we're supposed to see an iceberg, maybe, throughout the ends of this season, but I don't know. We'll get into our next topic, and that will be the Battle Pass. It hasn't been leaked, really. This usually is the thing to get leaked, and surprisingly it has not. But I'll start with collaborations. First and foremost, Overwatch. We're supposed to get Genji, Mercy, Tracer, and D.Va coming to the game. I think this will bring a lot of exclusive, like, items or exclusive things that you can have, like perks or something, if you have Overwatch or something, maybe like that. Don't know if it will be a bundle with all four, don't know if it will be the item shop or the battle pass, but here's my thoughts. I think that it's gonna be like the TMNT collab, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. I think there's gonna be maybe some in a mini battle pass, not in the actual battle pass, but there may be a big update. Maybe this is one of the big updates where they bring a mini battle pass and then bring the rest to the item shop. I think that's what it's gonna do. There's gonna be tons of cool items. I think that it's going to just bring consistent updates in. The next collab I actually want to get into, this is going to connect with what we talked about earlier. It's going to be the Looney Tunes. And skins that have got leaked so far is Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Bugs Bunny is most likely to be in the battle pass in my opinion. Main character, I think they're just gonna add him instead of Daffy Duck, but don't sleep on my boy Daffy Duck. I will buy him. I swear to you, I will cop Daffy Duck. They may even add a Lola Bunny, but we don't know. They may even add sidekicks, because they've been adding a lot of sidekicks, and actually the Rick and Morty collab is supposed to get some sidekicks. I don't know which ones, but I'm pretty sure it is. But maybe we could get a Tasmanian Devil sidekick or something like that. But putting all collaborations aside, we will or maybe getting a Order remix skin or a Foundation remix skin. Those are the 7 skins. Those could be put into the battle pass. We've seen the Order remix skin. I'll put it on screen here. The little teasers that we've gotten towards this skin. And lastly, I think we're gonna get the Ice King skin in the battle pass. You know, we haven't got him yet from OG. His event's already happened. And I think it will be perfect time to either put him in the item shop at the start of the season or the battle pass as like maybe a low tier skin. And then, yeah, I mean, I think this is, I'm gonna line up what I think is gonna be in the battle pass. We obviously have Bugs Bunny, one of the 7 skins, and maybe even the Ice King, maybe 2 of the 7 skins. But other than that, Battle Pass has not really been leaked, and I think the only way it can be leaked is survey skins. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys, and all of these leaks I've gotten from Hypex, so thanks to Hypex, big shout out. And I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and if there is any new leaks, I will let you guys know by making a video. I don't know how long it will take for me to make a video, but I will. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all soon.